हर शरीर मंदिर सा पावन, हर मानव उपकारी है। जहाँ सिंह बन गए खिलौने, गाय जहाँ माँ प्यारी है। हर शरीर मंदिर सा पावन, हर मानव उपकारी है। जहाँ सिंह बन गए खिलौने, गाय जहाँ माँ प्यारी है। जहाँ सिंह बन गए खिलौने, गाय जहाँ माँ प्यारी है। जहाँ सवेरा शंख बजाता, जहाँ सवेरा शंख बजाता, लोरी गाती शाम है। हर बाला देवी की प्रतिमा, बच्चा बच्चा राम है, बच्चा बच्चा राम है। जहाँ कर्म से भाग्य बदलता, श्रम निष्ठा कल्याणी है। त्याग और तप की गाथा ये गाती कवि की वाणी है। जहाँ कर्म से भाग्य बदलता, श्रम निष्ठा कल्याणी है। त्याग और तप की गाथा ये गाती कवि की वाणी है। त्याग और तप की गाथा ये गाती कवि की वाणी है। ज्ञान जहाँ का गंगा जल सा, ज्ञान जहाँ का गंगा जल सा, निर्मल और अभिराम है। हर बाला देवी की प्रतिमा, बच्चा बच्चा राम है, बच्चा बच्चा राम है। जिसके सैनिक समर भूमि में गाया करते गीता है। जहाँ खेत में हल के नीचे खेला करती सीता है। जिसके सैनिक समर भूमि में गाया करते गीता है। जहाँ खेत में हल के नीचे खेला करती सीता है। जहाँ खेत में हल के नीचे खेला करती सीता है। जीवन का आदर्श जहाँ पर।
Namaste everyone, and myself Saurabh Saini, Samsevak, and welcome you all to the first virtual Guru Puja Karikram for Zambia Operation. Satish ji, welcome to the program. And now the forward, I'll be the co-host for that and working on the event to be layout. So we are starting with the Dhwajarohan, and Satish ji and Shyam ji. Can you please start the Dhwajarohan?
Saudhan, Daksha. Oh, come on. Agresara. Agresar, Daksha. Oh, come on. Agresar, Saudhan, Sir, Daksha. Samek. Oh, come on. Sang, Sampada. एक स्तंभरा संकट दक्षा ब्रह्मा सावधान दक्षा
Thank you, Madhuji, and all the Karyakartas. Now I would like to request for Amrit Vachan, Adya ji, to come and give the Amrit Vachan. Adya ji, on to you.
Namaste to all. Sadhan Amrit Vachana. Param Pujani Shri Guruji said, Bharat Mata shall be our Aradhya Devata, Bhagavad Gita shall be our Guru, Pratna shall be our mantra for worship, and the programs and activities in the Shakha shall be our methods for worship. Dhanyavad.
Hello. Adya ji.
Amrit Vachana is finished.
Thank you. Now I would like to request for Subhashit, Harshit ji to come and give the Subhashit.
Namaste all. Subhashit. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshal Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurue Namaha. The meaning is Om to that beautiful and benevolent Guru, who is Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the maintainer, and Shiva, the great Lord, through whom all things return to their origin, to that Guru who is the direct experience of Brahma. Salutations. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Harshit ji. Thanks for the Amrit Vachan. It was very nice. Now I would like Shyam ji to come over here and give the Vyakti Gita. Shyam ji.
सावधान व्यक्ति की विश्व गुरु अर्चना करे जब कि मन मन तन तुम्हारे और पूछन क्या करे विश्व गुरु तव अर्चना में प्राज की अरुणिमा चढ़ा है यज्ञ की भावी है प्राज की अरुणिमा चढ़ा है यज्ञ की भावी है अरुण ज्योतिर्मय त्वचा है दीप दर्शन क्या करे विश्व गुरु तव अर्चना में वेद की पावन रुचा से आज तक जो राग गूंजे वेद की पावन रुचा से आज तक जो राग गूंजे वंदना के इन स्वरों में तुच्छ वंदन क्या करे विश्व गुरु तव अर्चना में राम से अवतार आए कर्ममय जीवन चढ़ाए राम से अवतार आए, कर्ममय जीवन चढ़ाए, अजर तन तेरा चलाए, और अर्चन क्या करे, विश्व गुरु तब अर्चना में। पत्र फल और पुष्प छल से, भावना ले हृदय तल से, प्राण की पल पल भी पल से आज आराधन करे, विश्व गुरु तब अर्चना में। बेट अर्पण क्या करे, जबकि तन मन धन तुम्हारे, और पूजन क्या करे, विश्व गुरु तब अर्चना में। Thank you.
Thank you, Shyamji. Thank you very much for the Vikti Gita. Now I would like to request Madhuji to come over and give the introduction for Satish ji.
Namaste all. I am Madhu Pudiotil, HSS Karyavahak in Zambia. Today we are doing the virtual online Guru Puja program. So this Guru Puja program is one of our main Sangha Parivar festival. As per Dr. Ji, Bhagavad Dhwaja is our Guru. And we do our contribution to our society. As per this program, we are doing the Tana Mana Dhana, means physically, mentally, and financially. We have to contribute our part to our Guru or Sangha concept. This is the basic of our Guru Puja. So today, about the Guru Puja, our Baudik, doing by our Mananiya Sri Satish Ji, Satish Komal Ji, is our HSS coordinator, Sadak region. Is the part of RSS for past more than 30 years. And he born and brought up in Cape Town, and he is the person doing our Baudik today. Sri Mananiya Satish Ji, welcome to our HSS Zambia group. Namaste all.
Satish ji, we are not able to hear you.
Achha, namaste. Okay, I will start. Is it audible now?
Yes, it is audible. Yes, it is audible.
Param Pavitra Bhagavad Dhwaj, Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh से माननीय अधिकारी गण today, Swayam Sevak Bandhu, Sevika Bhagini, loving sisters and brothers, Saprem Namaste, Namaskaram, Vanakkam. Firstly, heartiest congratulations to our Sangha team in Zambia for their first online Karikram. And that too for Guru Purnima Utsav, the commitment to keeping the Bhagavad Janda flying with also. I am thankful to Kariba Madhuji and to our Zambia Sangha team for affording me the opportunity to meet and share with you all this morning on this, the Raksha Bandhan. In the coming year, as things settle down with COVID-19 and it is safer for us all, I look forward to coming to Zambia and meeting you all in person. Tomorrow evening, during our E-Shaka, a small group of us are having a baitak with our Manya Sar Karyavad, Pujaniya Bhayaji Joshi. And I will definitely convey to Manya Bhayaji the excellent work that you are all doing and your good wishes also. On to today's Guru Purnima Karyakram. The cornerstone of Sangha work is Shaka, which means branch. Branch of what? Of Hindu Samaj, of Hindu society. Shaka, we often say, is to ultimately be able to merge the self with the Samaj, the individual with the society, working for the well-being of society. In other words, thinking less of oneself and more about society, of humanity, of others. The Padati of Shaka helps us to achieve this. Khel, Geet, Baudik, Sharik, Ghosh, through these various activities at Shaka, all sections of society are included. So for self-development, we rely on Shaka, and as Swayam Sevaks, we have to integrate with and influence society. But in Shaka itself, what is the key focal point? It is nothing else than our beloved Param Pavitra Bhagavad Dwaj, the saffron colored janda, the saffron flag, the color of the rising sun, of the flames of the Agni, the fire, the color representing some 10,000 plus years of Sanatan Dharma, which we are nowadays calling Hindu Dharma. When Param Pujaniya Dr. Hedgewar conceived of Shaka, he put forward the Bhagavad Dwaj as our Guru. Traditionally, some learned person, some Acharya, Swamiji, etc. are taken as Gurus. Many wondered, how can an inanimate, non-living object be a Guru?
Why?
But if we look beyond this, we will realize the significance of it. In many sampradayas, there is a succession from one Guru to the next. When the Guru takes Samadhi, passes on, this sometimes presents some challenges, which are not necessary to go into now. Further, Sangh encompasses all Panths and Sampradayas, irrespective of which Ishta Devata you follow, or religious organization, satsang you may attend for your own sadhana, etc. Sangh embraces all without affecting, no interfering in that. Hence, no individual or personality was placed before Sangh as Guru. Only the Bhagavad Dwaj, not even Param Pujaniya Dr. Hedgewar. The message is clear. The Bhagavad Dwaj symbolically represents the rishis, gurus, swamijis, acharyas, sadhus, etc. from the very beginning, and all those who come also. It is perennial, continuous, ever present, and everlasting. Any and all gurus are represented by the Bhagavad Dwaj, which has come down to us since times immemorial. The shape of the Bhagavad Dwaj itself represents the flames arising out of the Agni, the fire. Such is the Guru of Sangh, of Hindu society. Hence, when we observe Guru Purnima, we pay obeisances to those great Gurus that have come before us and on whose shoulders we stand on today, arising out of the Tyag and Tapasya. Garva se kaho, hum Hindu hai. We proudly proclaim we are Hindus. We are the daughters and sons of great rishis, Mahatmas, Acharyas and kings. We have royal blood flowing in our veins. And we are proud to say that many of these great rishis were women. What a grand tradition we come from. So in Sangh, during Guru Purnima, we traditionally make some offering in the presence of the Bhagavad Dwaj. Through Sangh, we offer our Tanna Mana Dana, as Madhuji mentioned in the introduction, our body, mind and material resources in the service of the Samaj, of the society. As we have resolved that we as Swayam Sevaks will ourselves be responsible for the physical expenses of our organization, during the Guru Purnima Utsav, we offer some financial resources, generally in a sealed cover or envelope in the presence of the Dwaja. We ourselves have to maintain Sangh and not spend valuable time going out and looking for sponsorships for every activity we have to engage in. We offer according to our individual capacity. The focus is not the amount, but the effort and sacrifice gone into making the offering. If any financial contribution is not possible, we fully avail our physical efforts and time in good measure for the well-being of the society. In Sangh, there are so many beautiful stories of the sacrifices made by common people like us, children, youth and adults all alike, to save monies from perhaps already meager resources to offer in the presence of the Dwaj for the maintenance of Sangha work. I will share one such story with you all today. There is an interesting story that in a town in Bharat, in a village, the Panchayat, they decided to build a Mahadev Murti statue, a huge one. For this, they decided to mobilize the entire town, the entire village, collect resources so that it belongs to the entire village. So the team had gone about collecting funds for the well-being of the society and the building of the Mahadev Murti. And they were collecting different amounts from the various families. They came across one little boy. This little boy, he had done some assistance of some neighbors, some work, and he had collected one 10 paisa coin, small coin, not even 50 paisa or 1 rupee, just 10 paisa coin, coming for a very poor and humble home. For him, that was a lot of money, and he decided he was going to save that money and use it for something that is worthwhile. So he went home in his small hut, he dug a hole in the corner, he buried the money for safekeeping. Such was the mindset of this boy. During the collection of the Panchayat and their team for the building of this Murti of Mahadev, they came across this boy. This boy, hearing about this great Murti of Mahadev that was going to be built and made, he thought, what better opportunity to take my 10 paise and contribute for a worthy cause. So he ran home, dug up his coin from the inside of the home, brought the coin and he handed it to one of the persons that was collecting the funds. This man, seeing that it was only 10 paise, he thought, what a foolish boy. He is offering 10 paise, what help will it be? And he took the coin and he threw it in frustration. And he walked off. This little boy was so upset. He was so hurt that what he had given sincerely with full sacrifice, something that was so valuable to him, this 10 paise, it was just thrown away. With tears in his eyes, he went and picked up the 10 paise coin and he went home and he buried it again. And he was feeling very disheartened and very sad. When the funds were collected for this Murti, and it was eventually built, and actually it was made with steel by the professionals. When the mold of the statue was complete, and it was eventually brought out in the open, they found that it was deformed on one side. So they melted the metal again, and they did it again. Each time they had repeated this process, they always found that there was some deformity with this Murti. They took it as a very bad omen. They could not have a Murti with some deformity. So they consulted the pujaris and the psychics like fortune tellers and asked them what was wrong. Why is it that every time they are making this Murti, some deformity is coming? Sometimes the nose is off, the hand is off. And then after some meditation, this Guru told them that the reason this Murti is coming in a deformed way is that they have done a great injustice in the process of collecting money for making the Murti. And then through his psychic ability, he was able to say that this one small boy who was offering this dakshina with full sincerity, it was rejected. They need to find that boy. They need to get his offering, and only then will the Murti be formed correctly. They were able to retrace their steps, and the long story short is they were able to find this boy. They asked his forgiveness. They explained to him very happily with a smile on his face. He ran home. He went and dug up his 10 paise coin again, brought it and he offered it as a dakshina. When the Murti was again made, it was beautifully formed, very perfect. And the story goes that the image of the 10 paise coin was actually seen near to close where the heart is of Mahadev. What a beautiful story. So the point was, it's not about how much, but with the intensity, with the shraddha, the bhakti, the offering itself, when it is done in this way, it has its own shakti. And this is what is expected of us as Swayam Sevaks during Guru Purnima, and in general at all times in Sangh and in our lives also. So in Sangh, we take the Dwaja as a living being. And during Raksha Bandhan, we tie a Rakhi on the Dwaja pole even for the Dwaja. And we recite the mantra, Yeno Baddho Bali Raja, Dana Vendro Mahabala, Tena Tvam Abhibadnami, Raksha Machala Macha. In a sense, we seek the protection and guidance of our Guru. And to reciprocate, we offer protection to our Samaj, our society. Dharmo Rakshiti Rakshitaha. Dharma protects that which protects Dharma. So we in Sangh, we tie Rakhis for all in the society. Brother, sister, young and old. An effective way of building and uniting the society. As this was how Raksha Bandhan used to be celebrated in times long back. It is only since the Mughal invasion of Bharat and the atrocities committed against our mothers and sisters that the practice of Rakhis being tied by the brothers to by their sisters to the brothers is believed to have commenced. Let us reintroduce the true spirit and way of celebrating Raksha Bandhan and unite and build the entire society in the process. Starting with our very own Guru, the Bhagavad Dwaj, that we honor and celebrate at today's Utsav. In the process of reverence and respect for the Bhagavad Dwaj, please do not forget to also worship our first Gurus, our parents and seniors in the society also. Mata Pita Guru Deva. Seva to parents is absolutely essential. I conclude with sharing a small incident for your reflection. Just a few years back, some 4 years back, another Karyakarta from Chennai, Shri Dandapani ji, who addressed us recently during our Ram Janmabhoomi reflection Karyakram, which I know some of you joined. He and I had attended Shaka at the Kolkata Karyalaya. We had reached Kolkata in the very early hours of the morning by train from Raipur in Chhattisgarh, the place where our previous Sarsanga Chalak Param Pujniya Sudarshan ji had passed on. We were to be in Kolkata for at least half a day, and we thought it is better to at least attend Pratha Smaran at the Karyalaya and thereafter Prabhat Shaka, the morning Shaka, and hence we made suitable arrangements in advance. At Shaka, present were Swayam Sevaks from the northeast, that is Assam areas, etc. Many from Kolkata itself who were Bengali speaking, Dandapaniji from Tamil Nadu, myself from South Africa, and some other states in Bharat also. There were so many languages and communication was not exactly easy, as neither Hindi nor the default language English was understood by all. But we all understood the Padati of Sangha Shaka. In heart we were one. In Pratana, Bharat Pratana, Namaste Sada Vatsale Matrabhumi, we were all one. And that is the Jadu, that is the magic of Shaka and Sangh. I mentioned the story so that we are all reminded during the sacred observance of Guru Purnima and Raksha Bandhan. We need to take the powerful message of what the Pavitra Bhagavad Dwaj represents. It represents all Hindus. We as Sangh have a solemn and important duty to ensure that all sections of our Samaj, all languages, panths and sampradayas are taken forward as we march further ahead into the century with renewed vigor and bringing about the renaissance of Hindus in Bharat and across the globe to achieve what our Sangha Vishwa Pratna states in the 7th stanza. Sangha Shakti Vijaytriyam Krutva Dharma Rakshanam Paramam Vaibhavam Praptum Samartha Stutavashisha. Dhanyavad, Vande Mataram.
Thank you, Satish. Thanks for such a beautiful and nice word, and we are thankful for that. Now we would like to proceed for the next Karyakram, and we would like to start our Guru Puja Karyakram from now. So all the Karyakartas can go and do the Guru, Puja.
Daksha. Come on. Agresara. Now we can go for the Guru Puja. One by one, people can start the puja.
Thank you everyone for the Guru Puja. Now I would request Madhuji to come and introduce all the Karyakarta present right now at the Sansthan. Madhuji.
Namaste. I am Madhu Pudiotil. I have already introduced myself early. So we will request all our Shaga Karyakartas to come and introduce ourselves. Thank you.
Namaste. My name is Kunj Dave and I am here Karikar since inception. Namaste. Namaste. Myself Shyam Kumar. I'm just here in Shaka for last 1 year.
Namaste all. I'm Sanju. I'm associated with HSS for the last 2 years. Namaste all. I'm Rakesh Nair. I'm here with Shaga last 2 years.
Namaste all. My name is Jisa. I started joining the Shaga in 2008 from here in Zambia. Thank you.
Namaste all. My name is Saurabh Saini. I'm Bal Swam Sevak since 1991, OTC Dvitayash, and from childhood I'm associated with Sangh. And in Zambia we have started the from HHS, and we are doing that. So now, thank you everyone. So now we would like to start the next Pratna. For everybody, I would like to come and do the Pratna, and we can start from there.
सावधान गच्छ प्रार्थनास्मि सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्यं देवी सर्वार्थसाधिका शरण्यां सर्वभूतानां नमो भूमिमातरम् सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वमङ्गलहेतवे विश्वधर्मैकमूलाय परमात्मने विश्वधर्मविकासार्थं प्रभो संगठितावयम् वामाशिषमस्म्यभ्यम् अजय्यात्मसामर्थ्यम् शीलं लोकपूजितम् चलेति विश्वेश प्रकाशकम् समुत्कर्षोत्तमोर्नित्यम् निश्चयसमन्वितः विश्वधर्म प्रकाशेन विश्वशान्ति प्रवर्तके हिन्दुसङ्घटनाकार्ये संघशक्तिर्विजयक्रियम् धर्मरक्षणम् परं वैभवं प्राप्तुं समर्थास्तुतवाशिषा तुरीये पुण्यकार्येऽस्मिन् विश्वकल्याणसाधके यागसेवाप्रदस्यायं कायो मे पततु प्रभो विश्वधर्म की जय शंख विग्रह
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for. Yeah, I would like to request open to everyone that those who want to ask Satish ji any question or anything clarity, they can come forward and ask. So you can unmute your mic and you can ask Satish ji any question if you have related or anything which you want to ask. Yes, Vijay, you want to ask something?
No, it's okay. It is a wonderful function, but I am not able to attend.
Satish ji from Mansa is also there. Satish ji, we missed you that you are not here, and we request you if you want to ask anything related.
Questions are not compulsory. They can comment also anything.
Yes, please. So Satish ji, I have one query, like, so that Guru Puja. So when we started Guru Puja and how long we want it to be, like what is there any particular date or time in a year which we want to do it? How it is all about? Can you enlighten us on that?
Yeah, well, basically, of course, group Utsav is generally during the July month. And ideally, if Guru Puja is possible on the day itself, which is ideal. But traditionally, because of Shaka being held in different days in Vishwa Vivah, it is normally at the most convenient date of the Shaka post the actual Guru Puja day itself. So practicality is very, very important. You can make sure that it is practical. Participation at all. One main karyakram can be held, and then there can be smaller decentralized karyakram also. There is no stipulation about exact the timing. Most important is Tanna Mana Dhan, as we mentioned earlier, and also with the Atmiyata, with the sincerity it should be done. That much is sufficient.
Rupa ji, you want to ask or share something? Rupa ji, Rachna ji.
It's nice attending the program. I've enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
So I think everybody has no concern or anything. So
I want to say something.
Ji, please. So,
Namaste all. It is very good to know, I mean, the original concept of Raksha Bandhan, because as Satish ji said, it was always in our mind, it's a brother-sister concept, but it's I'm really impressed to know, I'm very happy to know the original concept of Raksha Bandhan.
thank you, Rupa ji. Thank you very much. Yes, Vipul ji, if you have any concern or anything. Vipul ji, Durga ji. So yes, Madhu ji, you can.
So, Namaste all. Today we done the Guru Puja actually, and anyone in our group, they need to do some Dachina. I will send in our main group our this Airtel number and the bank details. So any of our active Swayamsevak can donate anything to our account. This money normally we are using our old program in the future. Sangha family, we are doing Guru Puja Guru Dashina together. Then that fund is the thing we are using for the all Sangha programs in all year. So this is my request. Anyone can donate anything to our account or Airtel money. Kunji ji.
Namaste everyone. My request that is what we are doing here. This was just like a virtual Guru Puja. Now I would request each and every member, not only active members, but every member of HSS and even other members who are not directly connected in this HSS group, that is at least amount is not concerned, but the participation is important. Even if you contribute 1 kwacha or 100,000 kwacha, but the participation. So all the programs during whole year, it will be this amount, whatever we are collecting here. We don't want to go for the collection at the time when we have any program like what we had last time. So my request to everyone, that is okay, come forward and contribute in this program, Guru Puja, and then let's contribute within some sort of like say 1 week or 2 weeks. So we know that a Guru Puja, this one collection we did. And then we will put the account also in our treasury group. And then we say, okay, this money is enough for us for the whole program all out the year. Thank you so much.
Kunji, there is one request.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can put this request on our main group so that people can know, because very few people have participated. So this appeal reaches to all. So you can put on the WhatsApp group.
Ji. We will put on the WhatsApp group, and even if possible, we will put small video for that. That is okay. Everyone contribute that. And the timeline also we will put, Satish.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. So I think it is the time to say goodbye and see you again next week. Thank you, Satish ji, for joining us and give us a enlightened Bodhik And thank you for all the guidance and everything. Thank you,
Namaste
Satish. Namaste.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Namaste all. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Satish.
Namaste.
Dwaj.